And everyone is John at that meeting, isn't it? Yes, it's Mr. Chris Cagliati, all the way from someplace in Sequent, New York. I have no idea where that is. And he's Irish. He's a good Irish boy. So we're gonna play a song, and then I'll tell you about it. All right? So we're gonna play a song called St. James City, which is where we play a lot. So. Up here in the city where we don't have friends, I miss that clear blue water and the sun that just don't end. And time to pack our bags and get ourselves back home, or turn the heater to 95. Oh, put some Buffett on. Nothing like a cold day to make it miss home. Let's go to St. James City where we used to play. There's a Friday night party on the Baptist Day. Sunset Fisher with some friends on the pier. Oh, and a couple beers, just a couple days. Nothing like a cold day to make it miss home. Still possible. This traffic. Oh, the jumbo jets buzzing us all night long. Don't wanna hear about the weather, how it's cold outside. I miss my old flip-flops and my island pride. How did we survive? Nothing like a cold day to make this home. Let's go to St. James City where we used to play. Wish I could see Jim Morris out in Baptist Shade. Sunset and fishing with some friends on the pier. Oh, hey, a couple of beers. Everybody, this is Bill Boston playing lead guitar now. Watch him go. Oh! You had until it's gone. Nothing like a cold day to make you miss home. Let's go to St. James City where we used to play. Wish I could see City walks down and down the shade. Sunset fishing with some friends on the pier. Oh, hey, a couple of beers. The old beach house and birds down the road. But the low-key TV where we're gonna go. Oh, yeah, that's right. Where we're gonna go. I think the vine's okay, everybody. You guys are hearing out, John? You all right? Fine. Awesome. That's great. I was gonna say take it out. So the reason, so with all the success of Last Calls and some other, whatever, I guess appearances more than anything else on Radio A1A and stuff like that, everybody wanted the band name to be something really tropical, think some good ones we had. The Stone Crab Cowboys, yeah. Stone Crab Farmers, that was another one. Seaweed Herders, and I don't know, just all sorts of things like that. Rudy and the Rainmakers is one of my personal favorite. But
Rudy and the Last Call Girls. I mean,
yeah. Well, yeah, Rudy. I mean, it would have been easy. It would have been very easy to call it the Last Call Band or something like that. But we really didn't want to go down that road, and also really wanted it to be its own thing, you know. So I'm driving down Evans Road, which is part of Fort Myers, Evans Street or Road, whatever it is. All I know is there's like railroad tracks on both sides, and you drive through it quickly. Let's just put it that way, okay? I'm driving down there, and Chris had just sent me a list of 20, and the son was working. I mean, everyone was getting involved in this. The son sent another 20 songs, like, you know, it's great names, but just the wrong situation. At that point, at that very moment, a guy jumped over a fence. So I jokingly said to Chris, why don't we call it Jumpin' Fences? Oh, that's great, because we're doing this. Oh, cool, let's go. That's kind of how it worked out.
In that part of town, he might have been carrying a TV set while he was
you know, I was going to avoid that, but yeah, that's pretty accurate actually. So yeah, pretty much. So while it goes well, one of the next songs that should come out, if we ever get that enough energy to do everything it actually takes to get a song there. A song called 1953. Just real quick about this, we were in Texas. Texas is a great place, it just wasn't great for us, okay? Is that fair? Okay, good. Usually Michelle gives me a hard time about this. It wasn't great for us, okay? The circumstances and everything else. So we're there, and we're freezing our butts off, and then we're hot as all hell, and then we're freezing again, and we're upstairs putting the music room together, you know, the way you do in every house you get, you know, we'll put it upstairs. And it's great, you know, because it's only a spare bedroom, but you're putting it together and everything. And Leave the Beaver came on television. It's only 19 or something. And it was like, we stopped everything we were doing to watch this silly show that had no cussing in it, had no gratuitous sex. You know what I mean? Everybody got along. June had pearls. You don't do that anymore, you know? I mean, everything was good, but she cooked dinner. That doesn't happen anymore either. But, you know, so all these things are going on, and after that, but it was a great show. And then after that, I Love Lucy came on. Another great show. And you know, something really cool about those people is they had friends. In Texas, we had zero friends at all. We didn't know anybody, because in Texas you're not allowed to like talk to, and where we were, you weren't allowed to talk to your neighbors and stuff like that. So, which is bizarre for us to come from here. Yeah, friendly state, a friendly state. So I looked at Michelle and said, things were so much better back in 1953. So within a month we were back in Florida or something like that. So anyways, here it goes. Yellow hand-drawn cardboard signs, sells everything. Boys got hopping all day and is out, not wanting to be paid. Neighbors being neighbors, and friends just being friends. That's the way it used to be, and I wish it was again, like when father still knew best. Tuesday night was rolling like something big was going on. Family still at moms and dads and black and white TVs. Oh, things were so much better back in 1953. It's Saturday morning yard sales, Sunday on the boat. After morning service, we're gonna watch them bombers float. Old man playing checkers, telling lies and crown and king. Sunday dinner with the folks sure seemed nice to me, like when Grandpa always told the jokes and Grandma gave us love. Something was always cooking with the sugar. I have to say. These must have been the days back when father still knew best. Mother's words at home. Sunday night was spent like something big was going on. Family still at and Elvis became free. 1953. Mr. Bill, I'm just going to call you Mr. Bill from now on, all right? That's cool.
I wish I would have born earlier so I could have enjoyed it.
Oh, no, right? I'm telling you, Well, we never saw it. I mean, it's funny. I mean, coming home from school, we watched all those shows, right? I mean, and, we used to watch, when Michelle and I first got married, we used to watch Nick at Night a lot, And she's like, Dick Van Dyke, what the hell is that? She's a couple years younger than me. It's like, when you put it on there, you start watching the shows. It's like, well, those are great writers and great shows and things like that. And, yeah. Wholesome, yeah, exactly. And they slept in separate beds and had to keep one foot on the ground or something like that. I mean, what are you gonna do? So.
I was a gentleman flipper guy.
What's it again? Gentleman.
And me being the oldest member, I was Laurel and Hardy and the Little Rascals, the Three Stooges.
Yeah, that's true.
The Bowery Boys.
Oh yeah. So if all goes well, we're gonna go to the studio the next couple months, and one of the songs that I love, I like to challenge us to do, something called the Leaky Boat Song. It's a little tricky, but does anyone live on a boat? No one lives on a boat, right? Well, I don't live on a boat either. This has a lot to do with why I don't live on a boat. Because about 3 years ago, we were looking at buying boats and things like that. Look, something cool, something that, I had a biology teacher, and a marine biology teacher in high school, and I felt like this guy got all the chicks, you know what I mean? And it was, he was arrested later, but it was just something really cool to live on a boat, that kind of stuff. Well, that's a long story. It's a long. You can find his picture online now. On dataprisoner.com or something like that. But
Man in Florida.
Yeah, Florida, there you go. But I started talking to Michelle about living on a boat. So cool. Go out and research it. Find a boat. Find a kind of boat, whatever. I did all this research, and at the end of the day, it was like, I'm not buying any leaky boat, or it's not happening. So this is where this came from. So. That's 24 years on that teacher line. This finally was the clock from last. I said to the wife, hey.